Hi there, I'd like to share my latest journal with you. It is for a private swap, and with the feel of the journal was to be a vintage looking journal. So, and kind of to use the sort of things that you've already got in your stash, so printables and things like that. And this journal that I've created is 8 inches by 5.5 and has an 1.5-inch spine. So, oh, excuse me. The journal has 4 signatures, and predominantly I've used Ephemeras Vintage Garden Miss Lady Fay kit, but there's also embellishments and things from Tsnamirose, Marion Smith, and then obviously I've used scrapbook paper alongside tea-dyed paper just to give the vintage feel. So for the cover, I've used some chipboard which I've covered in scrapbook paper, and then I've layered some cheesecloth and an image from the Miss Lady Fay collection with some trim and some embellishments. And then on the spine I've used some canvas which helps to strengthen the spine, and then I've covered it with some lace and some trim, and then we've got a little garment pin here with some charms and beads and things on. And then you'll see with the closure I've used a mixture of seam binding and lace. And then on the excuse me, on the seam binding I've added some little charms. So we'll go inside, and I will just zoom out slightly just to help you to see the overall image of the journal. So on the front cover, oh, I forgot to mention also I've used a metal book corner here. So on the front cover I've added an envelope with a lovely image that I've found online, and then on the envelope I've just added a tea stained index card that's been stamped, and you will see that there's stamping throughout the journal, which helps to give an overall feel of continuity as we go through. So I've got the printables from the Miss Lady Fay kit, some of the little bits that have been cut out, and as I say, stamping. This is a double pocket area here that I've created using one of the lovely paper doilies, the square ones that were sent to me from Irene, and I've obviously added lace on some of the edges of the pages as well. I wanted to give this sort of journal a kind of a romantic-y vintage feel. So some more stamping, and I've created a tuck spot here, and that has a journaling sheet there. And then we've also got some lined paper which I've used a stencil and some ink to give coffee stains and splatters and things. Here we have another pocket. This is a Tsnamirose one with a vintage element inside, and it's been layered up on top of a paper doily and some stamping as well. And then on this page I've done a bit of stamping and just add some doily elements just for interest. Here we have a pocket, and this is one of, I think, the free printables downloads from Ephemeras Vintage Garden. And then this side we've got a tuck spot here as well. When I did the tea staining, I did layer my doilies onto my paper, so you've got, I'm not sure how well that picks up, but you've got some of the imaging of the doilies as well. Try to leave room for journaling as well, but wanted there's interest on all the pages. So here we've got a little glassine bag which I've decorated and added some lace trim and flowers and things, and then that's got a little journaling spot in there. And here we've got a tuck spot This page is a fold out page, and then that's got a double tuck pocket here, and then this is the other side of the doily with a different sort of tuck spot, just tuck in the top. And then we've got a little glassine envelope with some trim and a little vintage image inside, and then that just tucks under there. More stamping top and bottom of the page. This is just a little tuck spot, and there's just some tea dyed paper that's been embellished at the top here, and a little journaling card. So that's the first signature. The second signature, we've got some more stamping, and here we have a tuck spot here and a stop type here from one of the elements of the kit, and I've created a little tag here that's got numerous tuck spots there, and then on the back it's got another tuck spot there. I quite like doing the multi tucks onto the little tags. Here we have another tuck spot, and this is just an envelope that goes in there. And then we've got another tuck spot here that's got some tea dyed paper that I've created a little notelet with. And then the other side we've got the other part of the envelope, which I've embellished on the front with a paper doily and an image and stamping, and then that folds out and that creates an area for another index card that's been tea dyed, and another journaling spot from the collection, and then this has a little tuck here as well that goes in there as well. And then this side we've got what I've done, I've tucked this onto here, which is a nice journaling spot, but I've done it like that. Initially I was going to adhere here so that would create a tuck, but I thought I'd leave it and see, obviously the person that receives this journal, if she wants to do that, she can do, but on the other hand she might want to use it elsewhere within the journal. Here I've got some little butterflies on the threads of the signature, and just a lovely image that I've layered onto the paper with a doily. And then this side we've got a doily tuck spot here, and another image from the collection. And then on the other side we've got the same, and these are gorgeous doilies yet again that Irene sent me. So here we have another tuck spot and a little layered little image that I got off the internet, and we've got another index card and this little envelope and journaling cards. That gets tucked in there. And then we've got a square doily again, but this time it's used as a to fold over the page to create a tuck spot. And then this side as well, and this is another envelope that's got a journaling spot in there, and that goes up into there. And then we've got a little page tab there, and this is another one of the square doilies. This time I've left this side just to flap over. This is a page from one of the magazines, Daphne's Diary, and I just thought it was really pretty image, so I've just added that in. It seemed to go really well with it. And this is just a journaling card. It's tucked in there. Then we've got another one of those tags, and under there I've got a little journaling area there, and here as well, ideal for putting pictures and things. And then this side is the same, it's another one of the tags, and I've actually added trim at the top. And then we've got some journaling areas, tea dyed paper and stuff like that. And then here we've got another image from the Daphne's Diaries, and I've actually stuck that onto a glassine bag, and in the bag we've got a couple more journaling areas. Then here we've got another little tag and a journaling area, and here, I don't know if you can see, but that's a really nice sort of transferred image from the paper doilies when I tea dyed them. And then this side we've got another tuck spot with an envelope in, and that creates another tuck spot there as well. And then I've added a little butterfly here from the Martha Stewart punch, and a bigger one that matches up on that corner there. Here we have another tuck spot, and I've layered some lace and then a little bow. And we've got a coin envelope which I've embellished. It's tucked in there. Another image that's been layered onto a paper doily, and it's got some lace. And then another double tuck using the paper doily. And then here, it's the first time I've done this, and I think it was Paula Lemon that creates these corner tuck spots, so I've had a go at doing that. And then in the actual pocket we've got a tag and some more tea dyed paper. Another little tab at the top of the page, and it says today on there. And then we've got another tuck spot there, and another corner side pocket here with a journaling card. And I've just added, for extra interest, I like things on the edge of the page, so I've just added a paper clip and some seam binding. Here we have a little flower, and then this side it's a small tag, and we've got a garment pin and a little key hanging from there from some twine which you can't see. There we go. And then that can act as a tuck spot there as well. So we've got another image here that's a tuck spot, and it's got some lace trim. And here we've got a paper doily that's created a tuck spot, and some journaling paper there. On this side we've got the other half of the doily and another embellishment from the Lady Faye kit, and a big postcard. And we've got some flowers on the strings of the centre of this signature, some more lace, and then another doily imprint. Here I've done a tuck spot layered with a paper doily and created this little card using an index card. And we've got a another envelope here that's got an index card, and obviously layered with a paper doily and a little crocheted flower, and a lovely image of a lady. Here we have a tuck spot here, and one here which has got some more tea-dyed paper that's folded like that. And then when you take this off, this is another tuck spot, or another writing area, which is lined, and that's just held shut with the paper clip and some more seam binding, and that will go in there and that in there. And this is open all the way down, or it could be tucked under there as well. So here we've got just a small piece of trim, lace trim with a garment pin and a little bead, and we've got a double tuck here with a doily, and it's got some tea-dyed paper that's quite dark. And then we've got the butterfly embellishment, and that's got another little journaling card underneath there. And then this side is the same, so I've tucked a journaling card there and this little envelope under there. So there we go. So all that's left now is for me to actually add my name to this, because I've not done that yet. But yeah, this is the journal that I've created, and as I wanted to share with you. I hope you like it, and yeah, please leave a comment in the thing below if and if you've got any questions, please just add them below and I'll try and answer them. And I hope you enjoyed this journal, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Bye.